and I love Hallmark time travel movies.
Irish.
Yeah. Top of the morning. No. Blarney, you go ahead.
I'm Brian. That's not it either.
That's
I
Australian.
like these Irish movies.
Oh, good God, man. I'm Dan. I despise these Irish movies. And this is the Deck the Hallmark Podcast.
Deck the Hallmark is
Coward.
his podcast. Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. How are we?
Boy.
How
Great.
are we doing?
Great.
We're
Yeah,
good?
well, yesterday we did Aurora Tea Garden.
Yes.
Big day.
Because we wanted to push this today because reincarnation, we weren't sure about.
Yeah,
We weren't
a
sure
little
about it. We had to-
hesitation.
we needed more time to do our own research.
That's right.
And we did.
And we did, and we said, yeah, let's do it.
It's legit.
Yes.
we feel good.
It is legit. Reincarnation, legit.
All for it.
We decided.
Yes.
We did
That's
it.
what's happening in this movie,
Yes.
too. It's definitely reincarnation.
Yes, we did our own. We did our own research. We're talking about the first of 3 special events. Providence Falls, Chance of a Lifetime is what we're talking about today. Brian, outside of the preview show, reincarnation, etc.
See.
Did you know anything going into this? Apparently it's a book series. You're a
Yeah.
book boy.
I'm a book boy.
Did you
Big
know
boy.
about the
Very
Providence
little.
Falls?
Very little. I heard the name somewhere or saw an ad, but really didn't hear a lot of hype.
Yeah.
Didn't know a lot about it going into it. I didn't know anything about the reincarnation that we discovered.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
Because Dan, I know for a fact
Listen.
that you, over the past week, read the books.
I read the books.
And so throughout this, I'm going to kick it to you.
Of course.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
will be
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to tell me
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of where it
Yes.
changes
Yeah.
and how it differs from the book.
This is great.
Some massive swings.
yeah.
That just aren't in the
But
source material.
I do know going for you,
Yeah.
this was, you weren't really able to sleep. You were so
I
upset.
wasn't. No. In the books, I mean, the love triangle really comes to life.
Yeah.
I mean, when you involve a chimney sweep, it's just one of those things that it really,
Yeah.
Jumps
I mean,
off
it's
the page.
stepping time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we love a chimney sweep. Let's talk about it. Providence
I would love
Falls, Chance of a Lifetime. It originally premiered on the Hallmark Channel on August 2nd, 2025, and it went a little something like this. On this season of The Way Home, it starts with someone running through the woods. That is
If
how
it
this
ain't
movie
broke,
starts.
you know what I mean?
This couple, they're running through the woods. They are rocking old-timey garb. I'm getting a little sick to my stomach. They're being chased by
1800s,
people.
yeah.
That doesn't stop them from hiding behind a tree and kissing, because what better time to do that
When you're getting chased.
than
You
when
got
you're
it.
getting chased? They get back to running, and she trips over a rock, falls off a cliff as her boo thing yells, "Cora!"
And in the book,
Yeah.
it says, "You're my little boo thing."
Oh, okay.
Cora.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is Irish.
Yes.
That's an Irish saying.
She keeps
My wee
fall-
boo thing. I
Yeah.
believe is what they say.
she keeps falling until she lands in present day in her bed. She jerks awake thanks to her alarm and gets ready for the day in her house that's currently being remodeled. Cora is a cop, now detective, and she gets her coffee and bumps into Assistant DA Finn, who is quote unquote more of a tea guy. Oh my gosh.
Heard
It's tea
enough.
time, y'all.
Get in line, brother. He congratulates her on her promotion and offers to buy her lunch so that they can, quote unquote, talk about the new case. Okay, Finn, all right. She gets to work on her new case, a jewelry store burglary. Jewelry store
Easy to
burglary. As she works with the owner to figure out what's been taken.
In jewelry.
One item sticks out to her. It is a necklace that shoots her back to the dream that she was having before she dies. And she's wearing the necklace as her boo thing.
Wake me up.
Says that he'll love her in every lifetime. Boo thing Liam is snagged up by the bad guys. Suddenly, Liam is zapped to an all-white room, and these angels arrive and give him the rundown on what's going on. He's been in limbo for 200 years. Limbo, it's getting shut down. And
It's totally how reincarnation works, right? Limbo.
Yeah,
getting shut down.
He
Times
is.
are tough.
Times are tough in this economy.
Yeah,
You
in
can't.
this
We can't have
economy.
3 possible outcomes together. Limbo is closing, and he has to earn his place in heaven. How so? You might be wondering to yourself. Help Cora, who has been reincarnated, end up with her true soulmate, Finn. See, Liam is a thief. He has stolen a lot, including Cora, who he stole from her fated mates. Now he has the chance to make it right. Suddenly, he is zapped into modern day. He has a badge, and he finds out that he has been brought from Portland by his buddy Chief Boyd, who he recognizes from his past life. Boyd wants him to help out a rookie detective. I wonder who this rookie detective is. It's Cora. Liam is very confused by everything and is like just kind of going along with it until he walks into the store and locks eyes with Detective Cora. Which is shocking to him that she is a detective, seeing as how she is a woman. She asks if they've met, and he says, "Not in this lifetime." All right, we see
Chance of a lifetime.
we see flashbacks that show that they met with Liam breaking into her house. She was a fancy
He's
person.
a bad boy.
Yeah,
that's
and
gonna
he
steal
broke
a necklace.
You know how sometimes you see someone breaking into your house, but they're hot.
That's right.
And you're like,
Dude,
"Ah!"
if I had a nickel,
It's tough
I
because
mean-
they're on one hand breaking in,
but
on the other hand hot.
boy.
So it's pretty clear that in the modern timeline, Finn and Cora are digging each other. So what can Liam even do? Especially since every time he touches her, he gets his feelings. Every time they
Inside
touch,
my bones.
he swears he can fly. It's a shock situation. Liam
Sparks are flying.
Yes, sparks are literal sparks. Liam ends up moving to, I believe, Cora's guest house. Is that accurate? Somewhere.
Yeah. She's trying to rent out her guest house.
Yeah.
Correct.
So what
Just
could
so happens.
What could go wrong? Turns out a ton, because before they go to this fundraising police dance thing together, she shows up and she needs somebody to help her zip up her dress.
You said it.
Guess who has hands and is willing? It's Liam. We get a flashback to a time that he saw her through a window at a dance, because they also had dances back then, which is news to me. She comes out and tells him that she is betrothed to Finn. She asks what he's was going to steal the night that he broke in. Turns out it was a necklace, which she just gives him and is like, "Here you go." And then they almost
back on the
kiss.
right track.
Yes, but then they almost kiss, but she gets called back in. In this flashback, he comes across a dead body of a dude named John in the flashback. And he believes that it's possible that this is going to happen again, that what is going to happen is going to happen. And so he goes to get a ride with this girl, Meredith, who is hot for him despite being the one who is married to John, to try to stop this murder. While he's gone, Cora dances with Finn. He takes her home. They're about to kiss, and they get a call. There's been a murder. Obviously, Liam and Meredith didn't get there in time because John got murdered. Because Liam didn't know how to pump gas, which really held them up. Liam is a suspect because he mysteriously called in this murder before it happened, and he was with the dude's wife at the time. That does seem suspicious, I will say that. Cora is hurt because she thought that she had something with him, and now clearly he's bad news. Flashback to Liam, who goes to talk to Cora. He tells her that he's wanted for murder. She says that they can run off together. She's going to go with him because she loves him. Wherever you go, I go. And then they kiss big ones. Back to present day, Cora is able to clear Liam's name. She tells him that she feels like meeting him was inevitable, and she likes him, and she wants to find out what this could be. She says, "Would you also like to see what this could be?" Fade to white. And that, my friends, was
Providence Falls, chance of a lifetime.
We're going to take a quick
did it.
break. We're going to come back. We're going to break this movie down with 4 segments here on
Deck the Hallmark.
We're back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking about Providence Falls. It's a chance of a lifetime. Big special event.
It is.
Part 1 of 3.
It's a special event. I don't know what
It's
else.
a special event.
Yeah.
They faded to white. That's how you know it's a special event. Let's share our thoughts on it. We're going to start with a hot take. We're going to share exactly how we felt about this movie, this special event. We're not going to hold back, and I'll start with you, Bri. Bri, what did you think of Providence Falls Chance of a Lifetime?
What a special event indeed.
A special event indeed.
Yeah. I was very interested in this as it went on, and I found myself way more invested than I expected to be. And I cannot wait for the next one. The cliffhanger worked on me. Very well done.
We've got 2 more, right?
Yeah. Not enough, if you ask me. I mean, let's just keep it rolling. We'll see how it goes, but let's just keep it rolling. It was complex. A little complexity here. You're bouncing around to different times.
Bebopping around.
Yeah, you're in the shutdown area. Purgatory, right? Is that what
The shutdown area.
We're in limbo. That's getting
Limbo,
shut
yeah.
right down. We're back in time. We're in the present. I actually really liked the past, being back in time in Ireland. I thought that I was really invested in that story. I hope they do more of that. The characters in this, Aegon, his buddy there, the helper. I mean, helper of the week goes without saying.
He was awesome. Loved him.
Awesome. He was in Round and Round as well, which I noticed looking at his filmography. He was a lot of just the
Between
people.
that dude and Matty Finocchio.
Are
you kidding me right now?
I can't believe we've gotten this far
phenomenal
without.
Finocchio.
Between the helper of the week and Matty Finocchio.
Fantastic Finocchio is what I call him.
right.
Good magician name. Let's mark
They're
that one.
fantastic.
And
Pinocchio the Fantastic.
Even better magician name. You spell it Fin, obviously. Trademarked that immediately. What a cast. So fun. Like, they're doing a great job. They're just doing a great job. I don't understand the science with what's going on here. I hope the people making this do. I'd say I'll leave it in their hands. What a nice fall movie for a fall weekend.
Here in August. That's right. Where you got your Blackstone and you're just rolling now. You'd already said Tuesday you got it.
I know.
So.
Well, I can't live a lie. I don't.
Great.
I don't have it.
So obviously didn't know much about this. Unlike Dan, I had not read the books. I did not put in the work to read the books. This movie slaps, guys. This movie slaps hard. And I don't like. I hope. I don't know how you continue with this. That I felt like they did so much. Is so fast. Like, they got you hook, line, sinkered real quick.
Hook, line, sinkered.
Hook, lined, and sinkered. The chemistry between the three of the triangle is nuts. This Katie Stevens, is so good.
So good.
Like, the ability to play. It's the same character, obviously, but in 2 different timelines.
2 different accents.
I felt like was really, really impressive. I thought she was great. The scene with the zipping up the dress. Oh my gosh, Hallmark, relax.
Did you have to cover your eyes? I did.
I bumped it up 10 seconds. I love this. It was I don't know. It was like a really fresh, new, fun thing for Hallmark, and it's like the most fun I've had watching something new from Hallmark in quite some time. I don't remember the thing that made me. I just had a lot of fun watching this. And the nice thing about it is, even though it is a different thing for Hallmark, it's still Hallmark. We still have like just you're here for the chemistry and the looks and the eyes and all of that. And it still is very much that, but really fun premise, really, really good time. Don't ask me about the reincarnation in limbo. Don't know it. Don't get it. Don't care.
They never should have described it as reincarnation.
But
love it. Easy. It's an easy
love. Dano?
Yeah, this is tough because I do think that qualitatively there's a lot going for this movie. I think that Hallmark has kind of bungled it in a number of ways. It, in multiple ways, feels like they're trying to make it something it's not. This is clearly a television program, and one that I would watch. Like, I want to be very clear. One that I would watch.
Can't win with you. Either the mistletoe murders, you should have just made movies. This should have made a TV. Then they can't win with you.
I'm just letting you know, this so very clearly is a television program.
Right.
It's not about winning with me. It's about making the thing that is the thing.
I'm just saying they clearly changed this because they heard your mistletoe murders and they said, fine, Dan.
They made a movie, a TV show. Yeah. That's on them. Just make a movie, a TV show, TV show. Within 40 minutes of this, watching this, I was ready to do 40 minutes of this a week over the way home and Chicken Sisters pretty easily.
Well, we haven't started season 2 yet.
That's right. Chicken of the Week's big
Next
deal. I
week.
understand that.
It's coming back, everybody.
They should have done that better. They should never have said reincarnation because this is not reincarnation.
Did they describe it better in the book?
The book does a really good job. They make up a new name altogether, Zoomflofo.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they decided not to go with Zoomflofo.
Zoomflofo. They just made it limbo. It rhymes.
Okay,
yes.
fair enough.
So that they bungled that part of it. And then the thing I think I'm most angry about is why Hallmark just buried this. Like there was very little fanfare, very little advertising. This is, even if Hallmark isn't behind it, which they should be, because I'm about to talk pretty positively about it, they should have advertised this more as we're taking a swing. They are clearly trying to do the thing that is popular right now and trying to make a quote unquote romantasy novel as a TV series that they're calling a special event, which is a movie. That's what they're doing here.
Works for me,
Right?
brother. You said it.
all the words
Everything
there.
you said, yes.
They watered it down to make it Hallmark, and that's the worst thing you could say about it. And then they didn't advertise for it. And here's the thing. My hot take is starts and ends with all caps Katie Stevens. Oh my goodness. She's amazing. I've never seen her in anything before. She was in a television program I didn't watch for 50 some episodes as
Called
the
what?
lead. I don't know what it was called. I looked it up at the time. What? The Bold Type is what it was called.
Bold Type.
Apparently pretty like
It's a publishing show.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Katie Stevens is amazing in this movie for all the reasons Brand said and more. She is playing two different characters that are technically the same but have different accents, living in different times. She's unbelievable. Her chemistry with Lachlan Cornby is stupid. What? What did you say?
Oh, it is. It's you're right. It is
Yeah.
about publishing.
Hey,
Yeah.
whoa, look at me go.
Look at you.
I know.
The Cornby is
Listen.
anything but a cornball. You know what I mean?
Katie,
Yeah.
I will
Sure
say
do.
this. I'm not with you guys. I don't buy the love triangle. I didn't buy her with Evan Roderick nearly as much as I did with her with Lachlan Cornby. Like her and Lachlan Cornby in this movie, like get a room, you two. They are unbelievable in this movie.
Guest house.
I basically hate any version of time traveler where he knows, like where everyone around him thinks that they know him and he doesn't know what it's like to be in the future. I hate that. So like if you're going to do time traveler, it, in my opinion, has to be Rip in time. Whereas everyone around him doesn't know him and he doesn't know what's going on. What is the deal with all these cars? It bothers me when we do this thing where he only knows a little bit, like, cause he sees this other guy who is in limbo or Matty Finocchio or whatever. But they know him. That did take me out of this. The chemistry is amazing. I care about what happens. It should be a television program. Matty Finocchio, are you kidding me right now? Yeah. Disagree on Aegon. If Aegon is Erica Tuvley, it sings.
Wow.
If Aegon is Erica Tuvley, it
is.
sings. As it stands, it's fine. He's fine. This has a lot going for it. Hallmark has bungled this. I should have heard about this all summer. It should be a television program. As it stands, it is watered down and manipulated in a way it shouldn't be. But Katie Stevens, consider me a fan. We'll watch her and Lachlan Cornby crush it in this movie. And there's enough here to get excited about.
We're all cornheads around here.
There you go.
You can call me the Corn B because of my name.
It's really good, dude.
I like that.
It's good stuff.
The B
Yeah.
is for Brent.
Let's get into all the fields. We were talking about the fields and stuff. Brian,
I love cornbread.
cornbread.
Love cornbread.
Yes.
Yep.
Him not knowing how to answer a phone, I don't know. That was just really funny to me.
That whole thing is messed up.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say
I
it.
thought it was
Like-
funny where he just didn't know what to do
What
with
do you
it.
mean it's messed up, Dan?
Like the fact that others, so they do this thing where they want to get kind of the best of both worlds from you, right? They want to fish out of water, which is always very funny, but they also want someone that enough people around believe he has been there on this planet at this time his whole life.
Yeah.
And so the folks around him know more about him than he knows about himself. And I just don't think either you have like Niall Mater and Rip in Time, or you have someone who gets briefed on everything thing beforehand. So the phone thing is funny. I just don't think it plays by the rules in that regard.
Yeah, I guess
That tracked for me with reincarnation.
Yeah, I guess that's true if you're looking at it from that lens.
Zoom flow.
Well, I think that was the
believe
whole.
it
I don't know if you
History
remember
rhymes.
in the preview show we
right.
weren't sure if you
Yeah.
could be reincarnated
And
by anything
it turns
other than
out
baby.
in the movie, it turns out that reincarnation really isn't what's going on.
Reincarnation. You popped
you
into
keep
any
going.
adult
There's a
body.
new soul. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And we were like, you would just
Trade 'em
have to be
out.
a new soul.
Right, I thought you would start from baby. You
correct.
don't start from baby.
Drop a
You don't
new
start
engine.
from baby.
That was the news.
You don't start from
You
baby.
don't start from baby.
Did she start from baby? Katie Stevens' character?
That's a great. I don't know when everybody else popped into their bodies.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume they.
It's a body pop.
I mean, we know that they've been doing it longer, but I
Body
don't know if
pop.
they started from baby.
Him on his own, not being able to answer a phone or not knowing how is funny. There's no way around that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we don't need to belabor the
Sure.
the zipper situation in this movie. But you shouldn't be allowed to do that on TV. You shouldn't be allowed to. Dano?
That scene is fantastic.
Absolutely.
It starts with, is this too much? Only if people think they can get too much of you or something like that. It's an
Yeah.
amazing line. And then the zip of the dress. Are you kidding me right now? It's as successfully sexy a moment that Hallmark has probably ever produced on television.
Wow.
Really, really well done.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to the way one, the what, the Hallmark here on Deck the
Hallmark.
Hallmark. That's good. We'll tighten it up on in post.
Aaron was texting me something about the book that I had read already.
There's a little
Welcome back, everybody.
book club.
Dan, do you have a book update? So far, how are they doing?
They're doing okay. I mean, they missed a lot of like the line dancing. That's a huge part of what's going on here.
Oh, darn it.
and
That would
that's
close
all
a lot of gaps,
it's all in
too.
Zoom flow. There's not a problem
Man.
there.
You know what
Everybody
I
knows
was,
what's going
as I
on.
was watching this, I said the one thing that'll tighten this all up is line dancing.
Yeah.
I said
We all felt that.
you could feel the
If
need
Pinocchio
for
wants
line-
to dance,
Yeah.
you can tell.
The Aegon character has a weird obsession with Boot Scoot and Boogie. By
Yeah,
Bruce
he does.
Dunn. Like it's weird.
And the fact
it's
that
a
they,
weird
like,
thing that he
you
does.
can feel it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not saying
They're
it.
not saying
And
it.
I don't know why they're
The
not saying it.
undertones, man.
I think that was all of our wait what's, and so we'll move on to what the
And
Hallmark.
I did read this, but Aaron also did
Just
message me
reminded,
that in the book, the angels basically give him enough information to make it, but not everything. And so everyone around him knows him, but he has no clue about his backstory. That to me is unacceptable as a narrative. Unless you have a reason for it that pays off at the end, it just is a way to not answer questions for you, and you're not challenging yourself to write a good story, in my opinion. So there's that.
Wow. Who made you the
I did
reincarnation
fine. This is
Roger?
all. I don't know if you know this,
They-
but it's all opinions.
no.
Fran.
They call you the reincarnation Roger. That's
Reincarnate. That's true. That's true.
Because you
and
know.
Slim Fofo, I thought did a great job.
No, 100%. 100%. I am just so like down for anything that if you tell me that that's
Yeah.
how reincarnation is, I'm like, yeah, I think that probably is how reincarnation is. Let's get to the way what is what we're talking about. What in this movie made us go way what? I'll start with you, Bri guy.
Yeah, I think that whether you're a tea guy or not, you don't turn down a complimentary pour over like ever.
100%.
You just take that
Free
pour over,
pour over, and you go.
and then it seems like he expected his tea for free after that. Like just kind of
That's
rude.
not what I offered you.
Yeah, it's not at all.
Offered you a
It's
pour over.
just real rude. Am I the only one who thought it was weird? He kept calling them constable. Like
No one second.
nobody.
Nobody even blinked an eye.
They're like, what? Don't say that again. Nobody challenged him on constable.
That file, you can file that under the biggest wait what of this or any movie like this, which is someone get this man to a doctor. That is where you have to file this. No one is concerned about his mental health.
Yeah.
because he's hot.
Yeah,
He's
That's
got
true.
an accent.
Yeah.
No one
And
is,
I will say this: as three hot guys, we get it.
We get
That
it.
is how it is.
dude. I got an actual
true,
concussion, and people
Yeah.
just were like, "You're good.
You're
You're
fine,
good to
man.
go.
You're good to go." Yeah,
You smile at them, and
Yeah.
they just send you on your way.
that's right.
Dominic's stepdad Jake there. I don't know how do you think he expected that to go when he just decides to run for it from inside the after school program, whatever that was. He's just like, I'm gonna freeze for a second and go. And did he think he was getting away? Like that was a tough break there. You can't just run. I feel like that never works. It never will work. And she pulled that gun so fast, like no taser to go for nothing like that. We don't
Go
try
straight
just
to the-
straight to the
straight to the hard
loaded
stuff.
weapon. Oh boy. And
It's
then
like the police aren't always. Maybe they shouldn't have guns. I don't know.
maybe we should start with or limit. I don't know. Finn grill. This is my last one. Finn grilling and a peacoat, and I put grilling in air quotes there for those listening.
Listen, we'll talk more about that when it gets to me. Don't worry.
He's
Don't worry.
just looking at the other side of that burger a little bit, put it back down.
What is he doing to those burgers?
You peek. It's about
No.
you got to peek at that undercarriage.
You flip once.
Evan Roderick is actively committing mass murder.
Yeah, it was
At
a
one
mess.
point, he digs tongs into ground beef, and these tongs are all these burgers are already hockey pucks.
Yeah,
they couldn't be more done.
so
he's
cooked.
not flipping them. He's just digging it in there like a 4-year-old.
He's like, I'm going to ruin everybody's
We
afternoon
lost
here.
a lot of good boys
What
for
is
no
he
reason.
doing?
All those cows for not.
Nothing.
Jiminy Christmas.
And that peacoat's going to stink for days.
yeah,
Man, that
get
grill.
that smoke in there.
Just let
Yeah.
it soak. Just open top.
That's
grill.
the best part about peacocks is they really
They
just,
hold that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's all for me.
I always save my peacoats for my peak grilling.
Yeah, 100%.
for sure.
Pull that collar up.
Yeah. I interrogate it.
One of the first things that this newly reincarnated fellow says to somebody when he's talking to Boyd, he's like, "It's so good to see you, man." Is that traditional Irish speak? Do they go like, "Hey, what up, man?" Like back in the 1800s? I don't know.
So good to see you, man.
It's so good to see
I
you, man.
highly doubt it.
The classic
Yeah.
1800s lingo of man. He's not nearly as amazed by cars as he should be. I will die on that hill. I have not experienced this yet. I would like to be brought to a place where technology has evolved in such a way to where it's shocking. He is seeing cars for the first time and he is interested, but that would be the next week for me. Just like examining it, asking probing questions about the vehicles. He is just like, wow. And then that's it. I just don't think he's in nearly enough awe and wonder of the motorized vehicle as he should be.
The first decom we watched on Decom Descendants, wherever you listen to fine podcast, is under wraps. And this mummy who's visiting for the first time, as soon as he understands cars and drive-thrus, he has the time of his life.
Yes. And he doesn't utilize that at all.
No. If you woke up 200 years later, you would be doing some experimenting.
I know he has a job to do. I know he has a woman to swoon or try to not swoon.
Correct.
But cars. Last for me, this was one of those situations where they just shouldn't have mentioned it because I wouldn't have thought anything of it. But all of the cops are at a dance, and they do say this would be the time to do something because we're all here.
That's true.
I literally would not have thought about it, but they said it, and now I'm like, that's right. Everybody, all the cops are here.
They're all at the cop dance.
That's maybe a mistake on their part. Honestly, could have gotten away with it if it wasn't for the words that you said to remind me of the thing that's happening right now. Dano?
When the jewelry store gets robbed, they go to the jewelry store owner, who is very flabbergasted by the whole ordeal. And they said, have you had a chance to inventory what's missing? He said, I haven't looked at it, but this list is definitely missing. That's what he does. He says, his back-to-back sentences are, I haven't had a chance to look at it, but if you look at this website, I've got pictures and descriptions of everything that are missing. Do you know what inventory means? I'm not sure you do. Limbo's closing. Listen, I
Times are
know
tough.
every movie has to stick to the world that they create. Limbo's closing. I don't know how else to get around that. It's a wait, what? Because in this movie,
It's also
Limbo
the
exists.
Hallmark. Like, what happened to it?
Right.
Yes, but like the Dreams movie that was really good
Yeah.
that we watched. The Dream Land that they create there is, I
Dream
think,
Central.
way better. Dream Central is better than the Limbo here. Can you imagine if like one plot point wasn't we've got to save Dream Central, but just a matter of fact, well, Dream Central's closing. Move along. What do you mean it's closing? Like this is an entire theology. Like Limbo's closing. Nothing we can do.
Did they even reach out to Dream Central to merge? Like merge Limbo and Dream Central?
I know that I'm not going to win any fans, but that's right. They could have merged. They could have Limbo Central. They could have really
That's a
made it
great
work.
point.
I know I'm not going to win any fans here, but if you have to question if destiny works, then it doesn't. That is how that works. If destiny hangs in the balance, it was never destiny to begin with. Why is that anything near a plot point? I don't know. Her best friend in this movie says, we had to find out if Timmy's still in the well, which is a 70-year-old reference from a millennial, maybe Gen Zer. She's probably around 29 or 30, somewhere in that ballpark. And then Katie Stevens goes, what's that? As you would probably. And then her friend goes, it's a Lassie reference. And Katie says, you watch too much TV. Boy, ain't that the truth. You watch TV that isn't found anywhere. You can't stream Lassie anywhere. It's 70 years old, gang.
Nobody has it?
No one has Lassie.
You can't stream Lassie anywhere.
Because y'all aren't missing out.
It's not, it is, and she just said Timmy in the well to someone who might be under 30 years old. It just isn't where we die. You can't possibly say that to a 29-year-old and expect them to riff with you as a best friend.
And I'm not kidding, Dan. I almost wrote that down, but for the opposite reason. Who doesn't know Lassie is literally what I...
And it's not like she goes, what's that, girl? Are they down by the well? She didn't do that. The one thing we all know about Lassie.
That's so funny. Like I heard it. I knew exactly what he said, and I was shocked that she didn't know. But she might not know because she had been reincarnated since then, and she hasn't had the opportunity to see it. Yeah. So that would make sense.
Correct. And I know what AI says there, Aaron. I looked it up on Just Watch, and I looked it up on all those services before I said that. So like, I know what AI says. The new... Oh, the movie. Okay. I was about to say, because she Googled it. Yeah. Correct. But the 1954 series is not streaming anywhere, which is just
travesty.
All those kids in the well, they're gonna get saved at all.
We got to talk about
Timmy.
Katie Stevens, who lives alone in her guest house. She needs somebody to rent it because that makes her a lot of money. It is a guest
chalet
mansion.
McMansion.
It is this. When you think guest house, this is not what you think. You just, what in the world? This guest house is crazy nice. It is unbelievable, and good on her for just having this.
Good on her.
Laying around there, which is fantastic. And then lastly, let me make sure. Two more, and they kind of dovetail together. This side storyline that comes into play with the alibi is this kid who has done some stuff, and now they're trying to help him, like rehabilitate, recidivism, the whole bit. And his stepdad clearly is a terrible human being who's kind of looping him into these crimes. This stepdad is a terrible human being who is also consistently on time to pick his son up, which, what a combo. First of all, but for me, the big one was, I don't remember his name. The Cornby. What's his name? Liam is out with this girl because he's trying to get her off the premises so that Evan Roderick and this other girl, blah, blah, blah. And they're at the gas station, and he sees this kid with the stepdad, gets punched, blah, blah, blah. Later, he looks at Katie Stevens and goes, I can't tell you. I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you. Why can't he tell her?
You didn't pick up on that?
Is it because he thinks the kid's going to get in trouble?
I think he's afraid of, doesn't want to hurt her feelings and get her upset with the kid.
The kid is clearly being manipulated by his stepfather, who's a grown-up. That is not the child's fault. The child cannot get in trouble for that.
Can't get in trouble for this.
That is something that she desperately needs to know so that we can arrest the stepfather. The idea that he wouldn't tell her, what do you do? Like, that didn't make any sense at all to me, and it actually made me angry. I was watching, and I asked Bran as I was watching it live. So there you go. That's all I got.
It's time for what the Hallmark story we wonder what could have been. Maybe it's a clear question we still have. What are we still wondering about? The good news is we have 2 more special events that might answer some of these questions, but I'll start with you, Bri.
Yeah, a lot of mine
also, that doesn't happen in the book. I read the book.
Oh, no.
Oh, interesting.
I read the book.
Well, and Limbo's not closing in the book either.
It's expanding, right? They're doing great.
We don't need to get into it.
Mine.
We all read it.
They opened up a new Limbo.
I read it in the past 20 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi. So before we were recording, I didn't get a chance to watch this.
No.
So Dan was filling me in on the book,
right.
obviously, because he read it and I didn't. But
so why isn't he just saying this?
Because he told me, and I just wanted to be a part of this. I
Yeah.
haven't been around in
You
a
do
week.
talk better about books than Dan does, historically.
So the way in the book it happens is Liam has been, in limbo for a while. Cora and Finn have been reincarnated in every lifetime because they're supposed to be together because their future child is supposed to go on and do something great for humanity.
Okay, they didn't say
And I
that.
love
Big
this.
miss.
Where
Big
is
miss.
this?
But in the original timeline with Finn and Korra and Liam, Liam and Korra met when they weren't supposed to. They fall in love.
Oh.
She never gets with Finn. The child's not born. In every lifetime, they've kept Liam out of it. But Korra dies young in every lifetime. She never falls for
Okay,
Finn.
okay.
So
Okay.
they are giving him this like, you go, make sure she ends up with Finn, and then we'll make sure that your soul goes to heaven, not hell.
I appreciate that, and maybe we'll
HE double hockey
maybe
sex,
we will
actually.
get to that. That was my what the hallmark is like. Why does it matter? What's the harm
exactly,
in
right.
Liam and
They watered it down to there's no
clearly
stakes. That sounds great.
Clearly, I don't know much about fated mates and all of that stuff.
Fated
But to
Yet.
me, like I've seen Liam and Korra together. I don't know how that can be bad for anybody. And to sum it up, my what the hallmark is mainly like, how can fate be this bad? Like
Yeah.
for this to happen in multiple times, it seems like maybe maybe they should be together.
Giant book of there's a giant. They make a point to having a ginormous book of fate, which would lend you to believe that is kind of ironclad. Which why does it all matter then? Once again, but after hearing the book explanation, I'm a little angrier at this movie. This movie sails on the fact that the chemistry of the leads is amazing and it is different. And I want to give, that is not a backhanded compliment. That is a big deal for Hallmark. It should be a TV series that's 40 minutes long in my opinion. But the leads are great and the love triangle is interesting and you care. But man, it sounds much more just better. That version of this.
I hope that
sounds
we get
better.
some of that explanation. And then we have.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, 2 more special events, guys.
So
2
excited.
more
God.
special events.
4 more episodes.
Brian, did you have a what the hallmark? Did you?
Well, now after hearing that book description, I'm changing mine to will
got an audible.
that get included in these next 2
we'll
special
find out.
events? Because that's a really great.
I do
info.
think that if
I'm
we,
starting to think I read the wrong book. Line dancing.
Well, I don't know. You
Brooks and
sound right
Dunn?
on with.
I do think
Zuba.
Yeah, you got it.
if we get to the end of the 3rd special event and there's not been any mention
Yeah.
of a child that's like, what is this like? Is this Mary and Joseph? Like if Mary dies young and
Mary.
Jesus isn't born,
Mary.
like is that what we're talking about here?
You
like,
think God was handcuffed by if Mary dies?
have you seen this? Have you
Hilarious.
seen this movie?
Hilarious.
But that's like the type of thing that this, like that's why I like the whole fate and the stuff. Like it just seems like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen regardless. Which is what this movie is pushing. Obviously, this happened in this time. It's gonna happen in my time. I need to try to stop it. That's kind of what he's dealing with. But then at the same time, somehow he and Korra can go against fate. I don't know how.
It's a mess.
I'm not smart enough to understand how.
Maybe we'll figure it out in the next couple of weeks.
Maybe we will.
I also will say this. I firmly believe a movie can be better than the book it's based on. I think it's happened a number of times. I don't think
Lizard Small Tale.
Lizard Small Tale is a great one. I don't think it can happen on Hallmark. I don't think a Hallmark movie can
I
be
do.
better than the book it's based on because it has 84
have I got
minutes.
a Christmas and Evergreen for you?
There you have it.
Have I got a Christmas train for you?
If you totally change it,
Have I got a what was the one with the guys where someone ends up in the book it's like there's murder, but in the
Yeah.
Hallmark movie it's like nice, happy. Well, it was like
Well, if it's vastly
a fake
different, I don't-
relationship one.
yeah,
where like
you can't make
yeah.
the same story better in 84 minutes. I don't believe.
Let's get to the double decker of the week. That's fate, folks.
Yeah, you
We
said it.
tried to do it yesterday and we couldn't
like,
do it.
couldn't
That's
do it.
what the fates allowed. Let's get to this week's double decker of the week, where they sign up for Brambleton Plus at brambletonplus.com at the double decker tier or higher. Who do we have today, Dan?
It's either Ann Pennell or Ann Pennell. I'm going to go with Ann Pennell.
Yeah,
Ann
that's-
Pennell.
that's what I would
One
go
L
with.
for Pennell.
Yeah, 1L. That's what she has said her whole life,
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you can confirm it. Great.
from what I've read.
Yeah.
In the book.
And yeah, in her book of life of fate, really concerned with morale. Anne is, and so
Morale?
Yeah.
morale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really,
Like a guy
focused
named
on,
Al, like there's too much Al?
Yeah,
or-
just yeah.
I
Well,
thought that might
that's
be
the
it.
problem, Brandon. You would think
We need
maybe
morale. Yeah.
she's really concerned with just boosting morale in people's lives, and just thinks that everybody could do a little bit better with some boosting morale.
So like she's concerned, like feels like over the years there's less and less Als.
Yeah, in
Alberts,
everybody's
etc.
life. Like, how many Als do you have in your life?
I don't have any Als.
That's
in
the
my life.
problem. That's what
You don't
that's
have a
what she's
single Al.
saying.
I don't think I have a single Al
You can't-
that I like
Yeah, close with or
close.
buddies.
Like, yeah.
A flannel wearing Al.
Like Al Borland?
Like Al Borland.
Like
Al
Al
Borland
Borland.
is the closest Al I
Yeah.
have.
And we all need that like in our life, and that's kind of what.
Do you have an
Aaron's-
Al in your life?
No. I remember Al's Beef in Chicago. Great
Sure.
sandwich.
So
Yeah.
this is
man,
interesting.
that's pretty
If-
close.
I will say this, though. If you'll be my bodyguard,
Yeah.
What can you
Um,
call him?
I'll be your long-lost pal. I'll say
And
that.
Pal is just an Al with a P.
That's right. You know what you can call me? You can
What?
call me Al.
Okay, fair
Man.
enough.
Long lost, there you go. You
is
just
what
made
it's
a
all
new
about
friend.
right here.
So that's the theme song to like
Yeah, it's unlicensed at this point, but she's definitely using it for sure. But yeah, everybody just a little more Al in your life. You know?
Hi everyone. Keep playing my music. Do you find yourself being down in the dumps? Do you find yourself thinking to yourself, I need more friends? Turn the whistle down a little bit. It's a really loud whistle. I need a friend named Al.
First time around.
Morale
Speaks like
is for you. Weird commercial. I didn't really feel like it got its point
It
across.
was not.
I think it maybe lost.
Yeah, it was a lot there.
Probably got the wrong cut.
Yeah, got the wrong cut for sure. We'll play it. That was fate, though. We'll play it next week. We'll have it next week. That's
course we
definitely going to
will.
happen. Until then, maybe the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.